YouTube, Bill Sky 11 back with another video. And today I'm going to be showing you how I got to Platinum Rank 1 in my first week of playing Gi Oh Master Duel. I did it in the first 4 days actually. It was quite easy because I'm cut like that. I'm going to show you the deck did my first rank match with. I absolutely got clapped. Never played that deck again. Then I'm going to show you deck I got the gold rank with. And then after that, I'm gonna show you the deck I got the through all the platinum ranks with and got the platinum rank one with that 7 game win streak. I had to update the game real quick. Right, so we're gonna go to my decks and we're gonna go to the deck where I realized you can't have no fun in this game. Well, you can't have fun, but you can't play fun decks. I was using my starter deck. I modified it a bit, added a bunch of synchros. Absolutely got clapped, man. This deck stood no chances. I think I played 3 games with this deck. Everybody was playing meta decks, and I was getting absolutely clapped. After that, I built my Drytron deck, the original version of my Drytron deck. See if I can find it. Let me move my big ass set. Oh, it's right here. My original Drytron deck. This is it. This is not what it looked like when I first built it, but it's pretty close. This deck's gone through several iterations. I added a bunch of back row destruction because I was struggling against Outlich players. But the new version of the deck, it gets by Outlich fine without any of the back row destruction. So I'm running 3 Drytron Alpha Tubing, 2 Drytron Beta Rastabon, 2 Drytron Gamma Elton, 3 Drytron Zeta Alfida, and 2 Drytron Delta Alces, 3 Herald of Orange Light, 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Natasha, 1 Benton. I was playing 1 Benton, but when I first started playing this deck, because I saw that Benton was limited to 1 in the TCG. I'm not sure if it was in TCG or the OCG, but in one of them formats, Benton was limited to 1. So I said, let me just construct 1 Benton. I don't want to have 3 Benton. The ban list comes out for this game, and then I can only play 1 Benton. So I said, let me just get used to playing one Benton. Edatin, I was playing the 1 Edatin because I didn't have the 3 copies of Benton. And then I was playing my boss monster, Drytron B Ionis Draconits. And I was playing Drytron Meteodins Quadronix. But I wasn't playing this guy originally. I didn't have this guy in the deck. He's quite clunky with the other boss monsters. But I wasn't playing this guy. So yeah, I wasn't playing this guy. I was only playing this dude. I added this guy to the deck because, like I was saying, I was losing the Eldritch, and when this guy summoned out to the board, he destroys all back row. So I said, let me throw this guy in. This guy disrupts people. He destroys up to 2 face down cards on your opponent's turn. And this guy, he blows up the back row. 3 copies of Cyber Emergency can search out my boss monsters, all my boss monsters, and all my Drytron monsters. Um, Preparation of Rights lets me add any of my virtual monsters to my hand. Dark Ruler No More. When a person has a bunch of negates on the board, I can use Dark Ruler No More. Completely take control of the game again. 3 Drytron Nova. Just lets me special summon a Drytron from my deck and attack our defense position. Get my combo started. 1 Drytron, 3 Drytron Eclipse. This just lets me add the Drytron to my graveyard. And it has a effect in the graveyard that let me boost up my monster by 2,000 attack. Two Drytron ritual spells, three mystical space typhoons, like I said, for Outledge, one Forbidden Chalice, just in the gate, and one Twin Twisters for a Drytron. And then I got my extra deck. Yeah, this is the first version of Drytron. This was a very budget build. I didn't spend any money to make this build. But the second build, I splurged. I finally spent some money. I spent less than $100 to make my full Drytron deck. I think I spent about $60 to $70. But this was the free to play version. It got me all the way up to gold rank 3. Yeah, gold rank 3. And then I couldn't get any higher than gold rank 3 with the free to play deck. And then we got my second version, Drytron. Now, with the second version of Drytron, I realized something. People were playing Herald of Perfection and Herald of Ultimateness. I looked at other people's deck lists, so I don't know how I missed this, but somehow I missed this. These people be playing Herald of Perfection and Herald of Ultimateness. Some people don't even be running this guy, but I like to run this guy because he's very good. He can't be targeted. He can destroy up to two face-up cards on their opponent's turn, and when you have this guy out, your Xyz monster, your Xyz monsters can get to the game. And I like to run 3 copies of Scarlet a lot. Most people don't run more than 2. Most people only run one of these guys, but I've run 3. Even though I paid money for this deck, I still don't have all the staple cards. So yeah, I'm running Herald of Perfection. Some people run Herald of Ultimateness. I think they're exact same, except Herald of Ultimateness is a higher level, and it's got more attack and defense points. 200 more attack, 200 more defense. Reason I like to run Herald of Perfection is because I can use pre-preparation and rights, add Dawn of the Herald, and add Herald of Perfection, tribute Ben 10 with the ritual spell, the summon Herald of Perfection. I get the Herald, I get the Ben 10 back in my hand, and then I get the search off of Ben 10. So that's 2 monsters I can discard, and it sets it up. That's why I run Herald of Perfection over Herald of Ultimateness. But if you're not wearing rocking pre-preparation and rights, I just recommend you just use Ultimateness, because if you're not running the pre-preparation package, it's just as easy to summon as Perfection. But I run Perfection because of that. We got 2 copies of Ava. You discard this, you can add a shit ton of fairy monsters to your hand. With this deck, you can only add Herald of Moonlight and Diviner to your hand, but that's all you need to add Orange Light, 1 copy of Orange Light, and 1 copy of Diviner. You set. You could go 3 copies of Alpha Dupe, and just like the old deck. In this new deck, I dropped down to 1 copy. I felt that's all that necessary. And for the third Drytron, we only run 3 different Drytrons in this deck. I was running like 5 different Drytrons in the other deck, but only 3 of the regular level 1 Drytrons and the 1 boss monster Drytron. So we were running 3 copies of the Zeta, and with as long as you can you have Dubin, Alpha Dubin, and Zeta, you can go into full combo. Like as long as you have those 2 cards, you can go into your full combo as long as you don't get disrupted. And usually, you'll have enough resources in hand to play through disruption. But one card that this deck loses so badly to is Rolling Lock Bird. If Rolling Lock Bird starts getting used more regularly in the meta, I might have to switch decks because you just got to end your turn when they Rolling Lock Bird. Man, it's ridiculous. Because this deck does a lot of searching. And Rolling Lock Bird stops you from searching, so you can't go into nothing. You can't go into anything. You might be lucky if you can go into your big boy with the cards you already have in your hand. But if you don't got this dude in your hand and all the cards you need to summon them, you basically just end your turn. Still got 3 copies of Orange Light. Discard the fairy from your hand. You get to negate anything. Well, any monster effect. You can't negate spells and trap cards. 3 copies of Diviner. I'm not sure if I had this in the other deck. I don't think I did because it's quite expensive. GURs. Herald of Orange Life. That wasn't shit to get. It's just a rare. But summon it. Diviner Herald. You can send a fairy monster from your deck or graveyard. Your deck or your extra deck to the graveyard, and then this monster increases its level by that monster's level. So this lets you go into synchro plays, lets you go into exceed plays, lets you search monsters off the Herald of Arclight because you can add a ritual monster or spell when this card's sent to the graveyard, or you can send Ava to the graveyard to get your another Herald, Diviner Herald, and the Herald of Orange Light. One Ash Blossom. I think I actually constructed more copies of Ash Blossom. Like when I first built this deck, I only had one Ash Blossom, but now I got 3 because I recently started constructing gold fucking UR staples because I had a lot of UR tickets on hand because I converted all to useless URs. Like not all of them were useless that I converted. I converted some cards like I knew I was never gonna make a deck of like Trickstar. I converted all the Trickstar cards. I don't like that deck. It's not a deck I ever see myself playing. It's not a deck I've ever played. I played TCG before Master Duel came out. I played on Dual Generation. After Dual Generation said they weren't supporting it no more, they were about to shut it down. I slowed down on TCG. Then I came back to TCG. I played Dragon Link. I played Red Eyes with the Dragon Link support. I played I'm trying to think of that deck. It's like a deck where you summon one monster, you link it, and then monster special summons from your hand into that zone. Then you link summon another monster, and monster special summons from your hand into the zone that monster is pointing into. Link summon again. It's that deck. I know you know if you know TCG, you know the deck I'm talking about. But I forget the name. I played that deck. I played the Cowboys. I don't know. I forget the name of the archetype, but they allow you to activate traps and spells from your hand, and they get a shit ton of advantage. Really like that deck. I might have posted gameplay on my YouTube. I don't remember, but I might have posted gameplay on my YouTube on that deck. I'm not sure. Now where were we? We've got Cyber Ace Angel Natasha. She's some people think she's win more, but legit Natasha has saved me in situations where I had no fucking way to win. She was my hero. She had the dick ass horse guys. She saved my life with them dick ass. And I said, fuck it. In this version of the deck, I said, let me play 3 copies of Ben 10, man. Everybody, when I was first playing Drytron wasn't popular. Then after I was playing Drytron for like 2 days, it started popping off in popularity, and I was just getting clapped by the other Drytron decks because they weren't pulling no punches, man. They were 3 either 10. I was basically going off the ban list that doesn't apply to this game because I said maybe that shit will get banned. But the way I see it now is Master Duel is probably its own format. It doesn't conform to any other ban list. Like it doesn't line up with the TCG ban list. Doesn't line up with the OCG ban list. It's its own ban list. So I shouldn't even try to predict what cards are getting banned because the meta ain't even established yet. Like people are just finding out the game, and I don't know what's gonna get banned. So I just said, let me just rock with my deck. Just go all in with either team. Worst things come worst, I just dismantle it and get some of my SRs I paid back for it. Not all of it, but some of them. Herald of Perfection coming in nice with this deck. Didn't play Herald of Perfection or Ultimateness in this deck. Still got my main boss monster. Got rid of the Trap Destruction guy because after I added him to the deck, I barely saw Outlich, man. I put all that shit in there just to counter Outlich. I didn't see Outlich no more, so the mystical space time students, the twin twisters, the guys that pop backgrounds. He was basically all that shit was basically useless. So I got rid of all that in the second iteration of the deck. And to my surprise, I clapped Eldritch with the new iteration of the deck. I didn't even need that stuff anymore because I boosted the power of the deck so much. Still using 3 copies of Cyber Emergency. This version, I'm running 3 copies of Preparation Right so I can see my Benson a lot more. Like, that's basically all I search with this card, Benson. And if I already have Benson in hand, I'll search my Herald of Perfection. 1 copy of Pre-Preparation of Rights. I already explained that combo to you. Tritron Nova, summon a monster in defense position. And now we're running Pot of Prosperity. There's a bunch of pots cards that you can put in this deck. But this is the one I picked because I'm running quite a bit of 1-ups. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9 1-ups. So I didn't want to manage all my 1-ups with a different pot card. So this is the one I picked. It's doing really well for me. 1 copy of the Field Spell Drytron Fafnir. The second effect doesn't really. I've never used the second effect. Not nothing that impacted the game. I've used it before, but it never impacted the game state. So I'm not going to talk about the first effect, the second effect. But the first effect, I play it, and then I can search any Drytron spell or trap card from my deck. I usually grab the Drytron Nova from the deck, but sometimes I'll grab the Drytron Ritual Spell, depending on what I have in my hand. The Ritual Spell for Herald Perfection, the Drytron Ritual Spell, and 1 copy of Infinite Impermanence. Now for extra deck, I'm gonna go through the full extra deck with this deck because a lot of the cards in the old extra deck I never used. Like every single card in this extra deck I use, even though it's not optimized. It's not the perfect extra deck because this is a budget deck. The other one was free to play deck. This is a budget deck, so I've never completely well dealt on this game. I was gonna build a full SR um, um, Draco Slayer deck. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna see what this game has in store for me. See if I want to make that deck or if I want to save all my SRs and see how the meta unfolds. Because the way the meta unfolds is unfolding, I might not even be able to play this deck because I can play through like 2 hand traps, but people are having 25 of their deck consist of hand traps, man. It's hard to play through, man. It could be hard to play through, so I might just go with a deck that can allows me to have 25% of my deck just having hand traps, man. But this deck inherently plays Herald of Orange Light, which is in fact a hand trap. Usually when I use Herald of Orange Light, it's me going turn 1, negating their hand trap. But I don't usually negate Max D. As long as my players are going through, I can usually play through Max D. I take Max D challenge. Some people be in their turn when they get Max D, but I take the Max D challenge. I've passed Max D challenge several times. I've failed it several times. It's like 50-50. So I usually take the Max D challenge. But sometimes I'll just have to take the Max D challenge. And what I mean by that is I just summon one monster. Like I've special summoned about half as much as I would usually and put out a decent board, but not my perfect board. So I'm running Herald of Arclight Center to the graveyard, add any ritual spell, our monster at the end, Black Rose Racking, pop the whole field, Ancient Guard Drag, Ancient Sacred Wyvern gets attack points equal to the difference between yours and your opponent's life points, as long as your life points are higher than your opponent's, and it can special summon it from the graveyard when it's destroyed by battle by paying 1,000 life points. Michael Jackson, the Arc's Light Sworn Dragon, pay 1,000 life points, banish a monster or any card on the field, and at the end of end of the turn, you send the top three cards on your deck to the graveyard. Clear Wing Single Dragon can negate level 5 or higher monster effects, and it can negate mo- it can negate effects that target level 5 or higher monsters. Fishy Love, the Dragon of the Ice Barrier. In the free to play version of this deck, I played this card a lot, but ever since I stopped, ever since I switched over to the budget deck, this in my pay to win deck, I barely even summon this guy. I don't even think I summon this guy anymore. Like all the times I remember summoning this guy, I did it with the free to play deck. 3 copies of Mood Beta, Fafnir, 1 copy of Beatrice. This just lets me send Eva to the graveyard that gets two fairy monsters to use Herald of Perfection, because Herald of Perfection can negate almost anything by discarding a fairy. So we like to have like 6 fairies in our hand. And she can do that on your turn and their opponent's turn. So she's giving you 4 negates all by herself. Zeus. When you attack with Xyz monsters, and when you attack with Fafnir or Beatrice, at your main phase 2, we didn't have that endurance. We had no main phase 2. It's crazy having the main phase 2 again. Stack Zeus on top of them, and as long as they had 1 or more Xyz materials, the original Xyz monster, you can send 2 Xyz materials on off of Zeus. Send your opponent's entire field to the graveyard. You don't even destroy their monsters. It's a non-targeting removal. It's not non-targeting destruction. It's non-targeting removal. So even if they're indestructible, even though they can't be targeted, Zeus can take care of them as long as they can't negate Zeus. Um, Repudakas. I don't ever use this guy for his effect. I just use this guy when I need to get a monster into the graveyard. Like sometimes I'll summon Natasha, and then I'll go into Reproductus, get Natasha into the graveyard, and pop Natasha's effect to steal the monster and completely win the game. Deco Talker, just he's basically a beat stick when I've got no options in terms of ritual summons or synchro summons. I just go into Deco Talker, Power Code Talker. And I didn't actually have this last card in the deck when I was playing. When I was getting up the platinum rank 1, it was I had this card afterwards. I had Gaia, the Gaia Link monster in here before the Gaia Link monster with 2600 attack, no effect. But Apollosa has 2400 attack, and each time opponent activates effect, lose 800 attack, negate the effect, but it does not destroy. So this is the deck I got platinum rank 1 with. It was quite easy, man. I clapped many fools. I was on a 7 game win streak when I won. So let's look at my replays. I don't know. How do I get to my duel history? Replays. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm on a 10 game streak right now, but I think right here is when the game I won to get the platinum rank 1. Oh shit! This is the original version of the deck. I'm gonna let this play out to show you how I played it when I originally had it. Like originally, I had Cyber Petite Angel just to search the Edaton. I mean the Benton, because like I said, I was only playing one copy of Benton in the original version because I wasn't sure if it was gonna get banned or not. Yeah, this is. I just started playing the game. I have no idea what I was doing in this replay. I think most of my save replays are literally my first day playing the game. I was still learning the deck. Someone's calling. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this end this replay. I need to go into my match history. But I don't remember how to get to my match history. Like, but I think I go into here, and there it is, match history. Now you can see. Oh shit! They got rid of the match history, guys. I was gonna show you the gameplay, but they got rid of the match history. So I'm gonna just play a live game for you. They got rid of the match history with the maintenance last night. So I'm gonna just show you live gameplay. I hate going second with this deck, but it's something we gotta do. Hopefully, it doesn't have a board full of negates. Got a pretty good hand. I already know what I'm gonna do for my turn one play. I'm gonna activate Positive Prosperity first because if he's got Ash Blossom in his hand, I'd much rather him negate my prosperity than him negate my preparation. Alright, this is probably an Eldritch deck. Alright, actually I'm gonna use pre-preparation first because now I would prefer him negating the pre-preparation because I already have the Benson in my hand. This guy's definitely playing Eldritch. Let me see what you working with, boy. Let me see. Perfection. Max sees me. I hate you, Maxi. I've never played against Maxi before playing this game because in TCG, Maxi is gone, and I never had the pleasure or displeasure of playing with Maxi. That's the card I want. I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm, yeah, I'm gonna get the field spell. Field spell for me. He's got a response. Drytron Nova. Activate Drytron Nova. You can see my keyboard. That's trippy. I just realized that. Alright, he gets his first special summon with Maxi. I mean, his first draw with Maxi. He's about to get his second one. Because I don't back down from you, bitch ass Maxi. Especially since I think you're biting. Goddamn. Especially since I think you're running Eldritch. Delay. See, I told you this man was playing Eldritch. And now he's gonna summon Golden Lord. Summons Golden Lord. Let me think how I want to handle this fool. I think I'm just gonna literally summon my guy, my big 4000k guy. Pops in. Trying to think how I play this. I can't even summon the big boy now. So I'm gonna just add Benton. Just let it go Drew. Let it go Drew, my guy. Let me see my graveyard. So I only got one angel. I was thinking about sending Ava to the graveyard. This is only got one angel in the graveyard. I'm just go with classic play. We're gonna add this card to my hand. Don't be scared to Max D, man. Most of these guys got bitch ass decks. Don't even be scared of Max D. Because you're gonna lose to Max D if you don't summon shit. They gonna OTK you. So you might as well take the fucking challenge. Like, 7 times out of 10, I take the goddamn challenge. Take the Max D challenge. And now I'm gonna banish his arrow. Actually, I should have summoned Black Rose Dragon. I should have summoned Black Rose Dragon, popped this entire board, and then summoned my Herald of Perfection. But it might be better just to banish the banish his Golden Lord. I'm not even scared. Like, this is a tier 1, tier 2 deck right here. I'm not even scared. think I'll add another Ava. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for another Ava. So now, once again, look at how many cards I'm giving this man for free. And I don't even care. That's crazy. And I don't even give a fuck because I'm that confident in my deck's ability, my ability to pilot that I'm not even scared giving them 1,000 cards. Well, I am kind of scared. I could have special summoned way more than this. I special summoned less. That is so interesting. That's extremely interesting to me because he could have did that to my Herald of Perfection. I guess he didn't know I was summoning Herald of Perfection because people usually use summon it with Midionis. Or he was saving it. He was saving it to negate her effect. He was saving it. Uh, I'm gonna negate that. Wait, how many fairies? I've got enough fairies. Yo, I'm gonna be mad if I lose this game because I'm literally in a 8 game win streak right now. Dumbass. You think I'm not gonna negate that shit? That's like 2 negates that I'm giving up. So I asked for extra 1 negate because I negated your negate to grab my 2 negates. So just no brainer to negate that. But it was in his best interest to activate that. He wants to burn through as many negates as possible. I've got three negates left for this turn. I've got 4 carries in my hand, but I'm not discarding the Eva unless it's absolutely necessary because that could fetch me 2 more negates for my deck on my turn. He's got 4 back row. What's he doing? This might have been the deck I was talking about earlier. World Chalice, the deck where you summon the link monster, special summon another monster, link summon again, special summon another monster. Just link climbing basically. I'm not sure, but that's my opinion. Actually, the deck I was talking about earlier. Not the Eldritch deck. This card in particular is part of that archetype I was talking about. I'm not sure though. So many fucking cards nowadays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards to negate. I've got next turn. I've got 6 negates. Plus anything I draw. Any fairy I draw is also another negate. This is not the card I wanted to draw, but fuck it. He's got something available. Actually, we know one of the cards he has activated. Well, he has one of those monster traps down there. This one. Yeah, that's the card he just popped. I'm not even gonna bother negating this shit. Actually, I probably should have negated that shit because I think he can pop my card. Yeah, so I fumbled the bag with that shit. I forgot about that little effect. I'm just trying to be conservative with my fucking negates, but that that shit might have cost me the entire duel. So he banished his hero to perfection, just to be a dickhead. I don't need hero to perfection. I don't need him. All I need. Fuck. All right, I can still beat him. Trust me, guys. I somewhat know what I'm doing. Oh shit! This was a fumble. I can't even yo, I'm full of misplays today. I shouldn't have summoned this guy because now I can't summon my boss monster. So just a little experiment. I don't think I could summon this guy. Let's see. I drew this game. I completely drew this game. Give me the golden orb. Give me the coochie. Give me the coochie. Okay, yo, I was so close to taking him out this time. Sasha can't activate her effect. Is her stealing effect once per turn? Do I want to wipe out his field or max damage? I think I want to wipe out his field. Now I'm just gonna go for max damage because I can't wipe out his field anymore. Come on, baby. See, this is why I want to wipe out his field. Look at this boy. I'm gonna steal that monster too. So I ain't really care. I don't care. Actually, I do care if he crashes in some that outlet because he's gonna be able to resummon this guy from the graveyard properly. You can send this card. You can send this card and one spell slash that card from your hand to graveyard and target one card in the field sent to graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one spell slash trap card you control to graveyard. Add this card from your hand card to your hand, then you can special summon one zombie monster from your hand. And if you do, alright, so I can just negate that, so I don't have to be too worried about that. In fact, I can negate it. I can negate that. If he crashes, he tries to summon his Eldritch Lord. I negate it. Synchro someone with Natasha next turn. Steal. Yeah, synchro someone with Natasha next turn. Kill him. He destroys Natasha. Activate Natasha's effect to take his Lord. Got Black Rose Dragon. He's not very useful right now since her attack is so low. I could have negated him, destroyed him, but he's not a threat right now. Ain't nobody fresher than my motherfucking Chris. Nothing to search. Nothing to Rico news. This guy, should I play around Mirror Wall? I mean, not Mirror Wall, Mirror Force. I don't think I'll let you players play Mirror Force. Let me check. Why wasn't I not able to put him into that position? Wait. I was so excited because I thought that was lethal. That was not lethal. I had my damage. I forgot. Was this a misplay? I could have taken him out this turn. Wait, no, I didn't. You gave me a lot of them. Is that the same Golden Lord graveyard? This different Golden Lord. Ava's not gonna search anything, guys. All my search targets are gone. Oh shit! I thought all my search targets for Ava was gone. I think I got one last search target in the good. Good. How many cards do I have? I think 14. So I deck out before. Yo, Outreach looks like it would be a modern Odeon deck with all these trap monsters. Is he giving up? Or does he have a plan to eradicate me? I think he's gonna crash his Golden Lord with my Golden Lord, which I was afraid of. That was the longest duel ever, man. Even with my big ass misplay of not negating motherfucking his trap card, I somehow pulled off the W. 9 game win streak, boys. So yeah, this is the deck that got me the platinum rank one. Not sure if I'm gonna be playing this competitively much longer because all the hand traps, like 25% of people's decks do hand traps, but it's treating me right. And in the hand, there's a format where hand traps aren't heavy. Just will clap, absolutely clap, folks. Man, it's ridiculous. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna have a lot more Master Duel content coming out, and I'm gonna get back on the dueling shrine. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get up there, man. I'm trying to have 11,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Peace out.